Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459. or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100. It's Friday night and time for Indiana High School football on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net. Tonight's game is built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. And brought to you in part by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. And by Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. And by High Gear Marketing at highgearmktg.com. Now, let's go to the field for Indiana High School football live on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net. From the brand new State Bank Stadium on the campus of Tri-West High School in Liston, Indiana, this is exciting Indiana High School football on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net. And tonight, it's the 3A number 4 ranked Tri-West Bruins against the 4A number 8 ranked Brebeuf Jesuit Braves. Good evening, everyone. I'm Steve Hartley. This is one of two games we have for you tonight on the IndianaHighSchoolSports.net network. We also have Frankton against LaPel. Well, these two ball clubs used to battle it out in the Class 3A tournament. Brebeuf was bumped up to 4A this year due to reclassification by the IHSAA. The Braves come off a tough loss last week to 3A top-ranked Bishop Chatard, while the Bruins knocked off Western. Matt Geske is in his second year at Brebeuf. He led the Braves to the state title game just 1 year ago, falling to Gibson Southern. Brebeuf returns its star quarterback in Nolan Buckman, but gone are his top receivers in Anthony Ane and Max Walters. Buckman will rely on an offensive line that averages 252 pounds. Jason Ward begins his fourth season at the helm at Tri-West. His club has one of the top quarterbacks in the area in senior Ty Owens. Tri-West, too, lost a bunch of seniors, including two-way standout Ethan DePennant. Leading rusher, senior running back Davin Brown returns, making this Bruins offense one to watch in 3A. Brown will not play tonight due to a stress fracture over this past summer in his foot. It's Brebeuf and Tri-West, back with the starting lineups after this break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome back to State Bank Stadium on the campus of Tri-West High School. We're getting set for football tonight between the Brebeuf Jesuit Braves and the Tri-West Bruins. It's a muggy evening here, crystal clear blue skies, and this field is absolutely spectacular. What a beautiful scenery it is here tonight. Brebeuf won the opening tip, or opening coin toss. They will receive, and they will go this way. Tight end, Jaron Bowling, a 6'4", 224-pound senior. Up front tackle, Finn Walters, a 6'5", 242-pound senior. Conway Zhang at guard, a 6'1", 278-pound senior. At center, Kean McClamrock, 5'10", 245 pounds and a sophomore. At guard, Aiden Holtzhappel, 6'1", 238 pounds and a junior. Logan Petrie will be at tackle at 6'1", 258 pounds and a senior. At one receiver will be Joachim Wells, a 5'9", 156-pound junior. He caught an 87-yard touchdown pass last week against Bishop Chatard. At the other receiver, Leroy Lewis, 5'11", 173 pounds and a junior. John Savoom, 5'9", 161 pounds and a senior is the other receiver. The quarterback, Nolan Buckman, 6 foot, 188 pounds and a senior. And the running back, Jack Myers, 5'11", 186 pounds and a senior. And the opening kickoff by Tri-West goes out of bounds, and Brebeuf will take over, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Starting defense for Tri-West, they go up front with Ethan Elzey, a 6'2", 235-pound junior. Spencer Watson, 6 foot, 220 pounds and a junior. Peyton Hayes, 5'10", 165 pounds and a junior. And Griffin Cole, 6'3", 220, also a junior. The linebackers, Max Ward, 5'10", 205 pounds and a junior. Damon Catt, 6 foot, 205 and a senior. Owen Fairburn, 5'9", 150 pounds and a senior. The corners, Alex Zayats, Blake Sonicson, and the safeties, Brady Hamstra and Corey Hill. Here comes Nolan Buckman out with the Braves offense. He's in the shotgun. Myers to his left, Twins to the far side, Wells here on the near side. Snap is handed off to Myers, and he gets across the 35-yard line, and they're going to spot it around the 37, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. So check that. The Braves apparently got the football at the 35 as opposed to the 25 when the ball's kicked out of bounds, so they'll have it 2nd down and 8. Bowling comes in motion here to the near side, lines up in the slot. Myers to the left of Buckman. Buckman back to throw. A little pass over to the far side intended for Joachim Wells. It's incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Over there on the coverage is Blake Sonicson for Tri-West, a 5'8", 160-pound senior. We'll have scores for you throughout the night. And remember to go to IndianaHighSchoolSports.net late tonight, tomorrow morning for a lot of game recaps, promoting a lot of kids. Just underway here in quarter number 1, 3rd and a long 8. Here's Buckman, hands it off on the right side to Myers, gets across the 40 and drags a defender across the 45 to the 46, and he's going to have enough for a Brebeuf 1st down. So the Braves picking up their first down of the ball game. Buckman looking over on the far side, and we have a timeout on the field. Brebeuf dressed in their white road uniforms with maroon trim, gold helmets. Wells goes in motion. Fake jet sweep to Wells. Buckman keeps it, gets it across the 46, just past the 46. They're going to call it no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Buckman was 13 of 28 last week against Chatard for 159 yards and a touchdown. The senior threw for almost 3,000 yards a year ago, 2,993. Trips to the far side. Myers lined up in the slot here to the near side. Buckman in the gun. Buckman back to throw, pressured, fires over the middle, caught by Wells, and he drops it. Wells had it in his hands, and he was met there by Corey Hill, the 6-foot, 175-pound senior. And that'll bring up third and long. Great play defensively there by Hill. A lot of young players on this Tri-West defense, inexperienced players. The Bruins lost a lot of seniors a year ago. Buckman. Oh, running back, fires downfield, and that's going to be way incomplete. And that pass was thrown by Jaden Nomer. And that'll bring up fourth down, 4th and 10. So Coach Matt Geske goes to his bag of tricks, tries the halfback pass over on the far side, and it's incomplete. And that'll bring on the punter, Quinn Warren. Tonight's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Rob and Sam Yuri, appreciate their business very much. Need a new roof? Call Universal. They put a roof on our house, did a great job. Warren, high spiraling kick, bounces at the 20-yard line, takes a Brebeuf bounce, and is down inside the 20 around the 19-yard line. So that's where Tri-West will take over. 1st and 10 after we come back up on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Well, back at Tri-West, 9:54 to go here, and the clock running in the first quarter. The Bruins on the field for their first possession of the night. No gain on the play as the Bruins opted to run the football. Ty Owens at quarterback for the Bruins. He's in the shotgun. Twins here to the near side. Maddox Johnson is the starting running back, a 5'6", 160-pound senior. Owens back to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught! Connor Seaster on the reception for the Bruins. The tackle made by the Braves, and that's a first down for Tri-West. Football spotted at the 47-yard line. Checked at the 43. Owens operating in the gun again. Cole Morgan here on the near side. Jeff Marsh over on the far. Owens hands it off to Johnson, and he is corralled in the backfield, maybe a gain of a half yard on the play. Be second down and a long 9. No score. Just underway here in quarter number 1. Under the 9-minute mark to go here in the first quarter. Morgan here on the near side. Owens in the gun. Johnson to his left. Noah Lean over there on the far side, along with Connor Seaster and Jeff Marsh. So we have trips to the far side. Owens getting ready to take the snap from Cohen Bear. Fakes the handoff, fires over the middle, and Noah Lean fell down. He was open. Had a little turf issue there, and that'll bring up third and call it a long 8. Up front for Tri-West, they go Karen Deep, a 6'3", 220-pound senior at guard. Amari McIntosh, a 5'9", 235-pound senior at the guard. The center is Cohen Bear, 6 foot 235 and a junior. Guard Braxton Patton, 6'2", 290 pounds and a senior. Hawk Haste, 6'2", 210 pounds and a junior. Wide receiver Cole Morgan, 6'1", 170 pounds and a junior. Here's Owens. Play action fake. Over the middle, incomplete, intended again for Noah Lean. That'll bring up fourth down. And the punting unit comes onto the field for Tri-West. Malachi Walden will do the punting duties. 8:20 to go. John Savoom back deep for Brebeuf. Walden will punt it from around his 30-yard line. Interesting game last week with Brebeuf. Chittard blocked. They were up 21-0 in the first quarter. One courtesy of a Sam Feeney block punt recovered by Matthew Woods in the end zone. Walden gets off a high spiraling kick. Fair catch called for by Savoom, and it's down and around the 24-yard line. So with that, we'll take a break. 8:14 to go. No score. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Nolan Buckman takes a snap. Rainbows here on the near side, and the pass is caught by Leroy Lewis. The fans wanting some offensive interference. Lewis hauls it in at around the 39-yard line. Check that, the 41 of Tri-West, and a first down. So Buckman goes in the air, connects with Lewis, the 5'11", 173-pound junior. Stops the clock with 8:08 to go. Here's Buckman in the gun. Twins to the near side, twins to the far side. Buckman back to throw. Steps up in the pocket, pressured. Fires downfield, and it is dropped. Joaquin Wells was wide open, and he couldn't hang on. That'll bring up second down and 10. He was wide open. He would have walked right in the end zone. Scores from around the area. Western Boone with an early 8-0 lead over the Western Panthers. Here are the Braves, twins on the far side. Bowling lined up in the slot here to the near side. Buckman hands it off to Myers. Myers plows his way ahead, gains a couple of yards. It'll bring up third down and long. 7:50 to go, no score. Brebeuf on the drive. Myers rushed for 626 yards a year ago and 8 touchdowns. He had a season-high 12 carries for 135 yards against Culver Academy. He lines up next to Buckman, bowling in motion. Myers gets the handoff, breaks one tackle, keeps his feet moving, gets up to the 30-yard line. Did he have enough for a first down? And the referee's called timeout. They're going to take a look. Got a whistle, and we've got a hold. Referees are pointing towards Brebeuf, so that'll bring the football back. We'll see where they spot it. 7:20 to go. First penalty of the night. And it indeed is a hold against the Braves. So they'll take it 10 yards back from the line of scrimmage. That'll put the football around the midfield marker. So Buckman and company have their work cut out for them here. Third and a long way to go. We'll see what Coach Matt Geske pulls out of his bag of tricks here. We'll update you through the night on scores from around the area. Here come the Braves to the line. Savoom here to the near side, along with Leroy Lewis. Wells to the far, bowling in a slot to the right. Buckman again in the gun. Buckman back to throw. Steps up, getting pressure. Fires, looks far side. Fires way down the field looking for Wells. And the ball is picked off. The Bruins pick it off. And the play hasn't been blown dead yet. Brady Hamstra is going to run the rest of the way. The Braves thought the play was stopped. And Hamstra's going to run it in for a touchdown. And the referee here on the near side is indicating touchdown. A bunch of referees over here on the far side are congregating to see if Hamstra had a knee down. But the Braves were running off the field, and Hamstra ran it into the end zone. So Buckman picked off for the first time tonight. Matt Geske on the field wanting an explanation. 6:36 to go. We'll see if that touchdown stands. Hamstra at 5'11", a 165-pound junior. One referee going over to confer with Coach Geske. Here comes the other referee coming over to have a chat with Jason Ward. Ward in his fourth year at Tri-West, 28-9 career record here at the school. Here comes the call. And it looks like they, to the dismay of the Tri-West crowd, they're going to down the football around the 21-yard line of Tri-West. So Hamstra is credited with an INT, and the Tri-West offense will trot back onto the field for the second time here in the first quarter of play. Tri-West has a very potent offense. They rolled up 491 yards last week against Western. Last year, the Bruins averaged 328 yards a game. Brebeuf's defense was very stout a year ago, only giving up 17.4 points a ball game. So here come the Bruins with 6:36 to go. Owens in the shotgun, trips here to the near side. Maddox Johnson, the lone setback. Football will be spotted at the 21-yard line. Here's Owens. Takes a snap. And play action fake. Rainbows the far side. And the pass is incomplete. Jeff Marsh, the intended receiver on the play. He was covered by Bryson Buford, the 5'11", 173-pound senior. Marsh caught 21 balls a year ago for 465 yards and 7 touchdowns. That'll bring up second down and 10. Steve Hunter with us tonight, producing, spinning the dials. Khalil Pierce on the field, taking some photos. He'll be up here producing as well later in the broadcast. Trips to the near side. Owens again on second down. Fires over the middle. The pass is caught and complete. Cole Morgan on the catch. He's tripped up by Collier Payne, a 5'11", 170-pound junior. That's a first down for the Bruins. Ball will be spotted at the 39, first and 10, 6:20 to go. Seaster and Morgan line up here to the near side. Marsh to the far side. Here's Owens. Heavy pressure. Pressured. Fires. Dumps it off. And the football is complete, but it's going to be for a heavy loss. Owens completed the pass, and we have an injured player down on the field. Looks like it's a Tri-West Bruin. And that may be Maddox Johnson, the running back. They're already down their starter, Devon Brown. Football will be spotted at the 31. It'll be second down and 17. We have an injury timeout. Let's take an opportunity for a few commercials. We'll be back with more high school football on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia.
Kia.
Yay!
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome back to State Bank Field on the campus of Tri-West High School. We're in Liston, Indiana tonight, and the injured Tri-West Bruin, Maddox Johnson, is up and walking under his own power and very gingerly. And we'll see what happens from there, but nonetheless, it'll be 2nd down and 17 for Tri-West. And they're going to put Johnson on the cart. So we're waiting for that to occur, and then he'll be carted off. Scores from around the area. One of the top games in the area tonight, Cathedral and Brownsburg. And in the first quarter, Brownsburg has a 7-0 lead over Cathedral. Mooresville leads Danville 7-0 in the first quarter. And we'll have more scores throughout the night. Johnson gets a nice hand, and we're getting set to resume with 5:54 to go. No score here in quarter number 1. Trips here to the near side. Owens in the gun. Here comes Jeff Marsh in motion to the near side. Little flip screen to him. He'll fire downfield, and the pass is almost intercepted. Leroy Lewis on the coverage, and there's a flag on the play around where the intended receiver was. We may have pass interference. And they're going to call defensive holding against Brebeuf. So that'll improve the field situation for Tri-West. Jaron Bowling checking back into the ball game defensively for the Braves. He replaces James Clark. Bowling is 6'4", 224-pound senior. So they're going to bring the football almost to the 42-yard line of Tri-West, and that'll make it 2nd down and a manageable long 7. Marsh and Morgan here to the near side. Lean, Seaster over on the far side. Owens out of the gun, pumps, fakes, and he is brought down from behind. Finn Walters in on the sack, and we've got a flag on the field. We'll see if that's taunting. Stops the clock with 5:37 to go in the first quarter. So Finn Walters, the 6'5", 242-pound senior, he had 6 tackles and a tackle for loss against Chittard last week. And it looks like we have targeting called against Brebeuf. Personal foul. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty. They're going to call it a face mask. Second down and a short 3 for the Bruins. Football spotted at the 47-yard line. Chips to the far side. Marsh and Morgan here to the near. Ty Owens in the gun. The senior, one of the leading passers as of week 1 in the Indianapolis area. Owens, he's going to run it up the gut, and he's pushing straight ahead to the 50-yard line, and he's going to pick up the first down. Kind of a weird series of plays there on both sides of the ball. The football will be spotted at the 49. It'll be 1st and 10, Tri-West, with 5:27 to go here in the quarter. Chittard up 14-0 over Arsenal Tech in the first quarter. It's twins to either side. Owens again in the gun. He's back to throw. Owens looking. Fires here on the near side. The pass is incomplete, intended for Jeff Marsh. So Marsh, a favorite target of Owens, guarded there by Buford. And Javon Brooks. Brooks, a 6', 182-pound junior. The first time we've called his name tonight. Second down and 10 from the Brebeuf 49. Twins to both sides. Lane and Seaster on the far side. Marsh and Morgan here in the near. Owens fakes the jet sweep. Takes it across the left side. Gets down to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 4, maybe 5 yards on the play. It'll bring up third down. Marsh checks out of the football game.
Owens on the keeper, brought down by number 4, Macaluso. Third down and 6.
Merrick Macaluso on the tackle for the Braves. 6'4", 213-pound senior. Third and a long 6. And what do we have here? Looks like we're going to have a timeout. Timeout called with 4:19 to go here in the first quarter. We have no score from Tri-West High School. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Back live here at State Bank Stadium on the campus of Tri-West High School. Brady Hamstra is in at running back, replacing Johnson. Here's Ty Owens. Fakes the handoff to Hamstra. He's looking for help. Pressured heavily by the Brebeuf defense. Rolls here to the near side. Dumps it and he's intercepted. The pass is intercepted here on the near side by Ryan Joyce. 6'1", 192-pound senior. Joyce had 5 tackles last week against Chittard, including a tackle for loss. So a nice interception there for Joyce, and the Braves will take over control of the football from their own 37-yard line with 4:06 to go here in quarter number 1. Chittard up now 20-0 over Tech. That ball game in the first quarter. Western has come within 2 points of Western Boone, 8-6. And we'll give you more scores here throughout the night. So Brebeuf takes over. Twins to the far side. There's Bowling. He goes in motion to the far side as well. Toss goes in the backfield to Jaden Omer, and he's brought down from behind the line of scrimmage.
Over the ball carrier for the Braves, brought down in the backfield.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 15. Twins here to the near side. There's Bowling in motion to the far side. Buckman hands off again to Omer. He goes nowhere. Stout defense there by Tri-West. In on the tackle, Damon Catt, 6 foot, 205-pound senior. He had 4 tackles last week against Western. Peyton Hayes checks out of the football game. It'll be 3rd and 15 for Brebeuf. 3:05 to go here in the first quarter. Twins here to both sides. Buckman back to throw, pressured heavily. Rolls far side, looking for help, and he throws it out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. Good pressure there by the front line of Tri-West. LZ, Watson, and Cole. That'll bring up 4th down. Quinn Warren comes onto the field to punt for Brebeuf. Brady Hamstra and Alex Zeitz back deep for Tri-West. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Warren standing at his 20-yard line. Rugby-style kick. Fielded by Hamstra at the 28-yard line. Hamstra here to the near side, 40. 45, knocked out of bounds around the 50-yard line. And that's where Tri-West will take over with 2:44 to go. We're going to keep it here.
Bruins take over, first down.
Tonight's ball game brought to you by Genesis Sports Performance Center. Visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. And by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. And by Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. 1st and 10 for Tri-West from the 50-yard line. Owens in the gun. Trips to the far side. Morgan here in the near. Owens looking downfield. Pressured by Brebeuf. And he's going to be brought down again. And that's going to be Finn Walters. Walters with his 2nd sack of the ball game. Clock continues to roll with 2:25 to go. It's going to be 2nd down and long from the Tri-West, call it the 39-yard line. Jack Catt into the football game for the Bruins at running back. Twins to each side. Here's Owens. Owens. Rainbows the left side, and there's no one there. So maybe a little bit of miscommunication there between Marsh and Owens. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 21.
Dylan Wells there on the coverage for Brebeuf. Clock stopped with 1:58 to go in the quarter. No score. The Bruins will come out with trips here to the near side. Marsh over there on the far. Catt to the right of Owens. Owens, bubble screen to Morgan. Gets a block. 50-yard line. 45, knocked out of bounds by Payne at the Brebeuf 44-yard line. So they get a bunch back that time. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4 from the Brebeuf 44-yard line. Good call there by Jason Ward and company. Mooresville up 14-3 now in Danville in the first quarter. Pike up 3-0 over Fishers in the second quarter. Western Boone up 16-6 now over Western. That ball game also in the second quarter. Here, Ty Owens takes a snap and Tri-West calls timeout. With 1:52 to go here in the first quarter, we have no score between Tri-West and Brebeuf. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome back to State Bank Field on the campus of Tri-West High School. It's Tri-West and Brebeuf tonight on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net. One of our other ball games features Lapel at Frankton. 1:52 to go here in the first quarter, and it is fourth down and a long 4 here for the Bruins. And they're going to go for it. Morgan here on the near side, trips to the far side. Cat running back to the left of Ty Owens. He's in the gun. We'll see if they try to get Brebeuf to jump. They don't. Play action fake over the middle, and the pass is broken up there by Brebeuf. And we got a flag. We'll see what we have here. A lot of penalties here in the latter part of the first quarter. Looks like the penalty may go against Brebeuf. And it will. 15-yard penalty. Roughing the passer against the Braves. So a couple of costly mistakes have given the Bruins outstanding field position. They'll have the football 1st and 10 from the 29 with 1:49 to go here in the quarter. The key is taking advantage of it. Trips to the far side. Morgan here to the near. Owens fakes the handoff to Cat. Takes it off the left side. Inside the 20-yard line. Down to the 15. Owens with a nice gain. Picks up another Tri-West first down. Clock continuing to run. 1:41 to go. Here come the Bruins. Trips here to the near side. Marsh to the far. Owens hands the football off to Cat. He plows ahead inside the 15 to around the 13-yard line. Call it a pickup of 2 yards on the play. Actually, they're going to give him 3, so call it 2nd down and 7. 1:10 to go. Second quarter action. Carmel leads Center Grove 7-0. Copper Kettle ball game. 2nd down and 7. Owens brings his team to the line. Fakes the handoff to Cat, and he is wrestled to the ground by Finn Walters. Call it no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7. Finn Walters has been all over the field with a pair of sacks already here in just the first quarter. Twins here to the near side, Marsh to the far, and Owens back to throw again. Owens looking for help, and he's going to go down again. The ball is loose, and they're going to call it down. Walters was there again, sacked Owens. The ball came loose, but they're going to rule the football down. And with that, time will run out here in the first quarter of play. At the end of one, it's no score between Tri-West and Brebeuf. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
Well, back at State Bank Field on the campus of Tri-West High School, we're getting set for second quarter action. Unofficial stats here for the first quarter. Finn Walters credited for 3 sacks, minus 32 yards. Tri-West had 5 first downs versus 2 for Brebeuf. The yards were pretty even. Brebeuf at 46, Tri-West at 44. Ty Owens with 52 yards passing, Nolan Buckman with 35. And rushing, this is going to be a passing ball game. That's for darn sure. So Tri-West on to attempt a field goal. It'll be around 41-yarder. Cortland Williams is on to attempt the field goal and give the Bruins a 3-0 lead. Snap is good. It's blocked. Brebeuf blocks it. Loose ball, and Tri-West recovers. And Brebeuf will take over with just under 12 minutes to go here in the half. Our halftime guest will be from the Tri-West Athletic Department, Rebecca Saylor. She'll join us. Rebecca has a ball player on the Tri-West team. Brody Saylor, 5'11", 140-pound sophomore. So Brebeuf will take over, 1st and 10. Football spotted, looks like around their 31-yard line, maybe the 32. Nolan Buckman, 1 of 5 for 35 yards. That came to Leroy Lewis. Jack Myers had 3 rushes for 15 yards. Ty Owens, 4 of 10 for 52, his longest of 23 yards. Cole Morgan had 2 catches for 36. Connor Seaster, 1 for 23, but Johnson was thrown back for a 7-yard loss as Brebeuf begins their drive offensively, working the left side, gain of around 2 on the play. Jaden Nomer on the carry for the Braves. I'd like to thank Tad Williams from the Brebeuf stat crew for his outstanding stats. These are terrific. Here come the Braves to the line. Trips here to the near side. And Buckman runs option far side to Omer, and he gets up to the 35-yard line and is manhandled over there on the far side. A host of Bruins over there on the tackle. Jack Cack coming into the football game. He replaces Peyton Hayes. Trips here to the near side. Buckman in the gun. 3rd down and 7. Buckman back to throw. Steps up, fires over the middle. He has his man. Joachim Wells picks up the 1st down for the Braves. He is tackled there by Brady Hamstra and Corey Hill. Big gain there by Buckman stepped up in the pocket, fired to strike to Wells. That'll give the Braves the football at the 37-yard line of Tri-West with 10:40 to go in the half. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have Rebecca Saylor, but we'll also have scores from around the area. Here's Buckman. High snap, brings it down, runs far side, and steps out of bounds. He'll have enough for another Braves first down. Heads up play there by Buckman. Looks like he may have stepped out just shy of the first down marker. It'll be second down and short. Football spotted at around the 29-yard line, make it the 30. Buckman hands off to Omer, and he's tackled from behind the line of scrimmage. Spencer Watson in there on the tackle for Tri-West. Peyton Hayes checks out of the ball game. Amari McIntosh replaces him for Tri-West. 3rd and 4. 9:50 to go in the half. Trips here to the near side. Inclusive of Bowling in the slot. Buckman back the throw. Steps up, fires over the middle. Pass is caught and complete. Leroy Lewis picks up his second reception. That's enough for a Brebeuf first down. Bryson Buford checks into the ball game at the receiver slot. John Savoom checks out for Brebeuf. 1st and 10. And the referees are having some type of conversation. Looks like there must have been a flag on the play. I didn't see it. And we have a face mask against Tri-West. That'll move the football 15 yards. And will put the Braves around the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. Here's Buckman. Twins here to the near side. Buckman hands off to Omer. He works the far side, turns the edge, and he is wrestled out of bounds around the 6-yard line. So call it a gain of 4. 9:25 to go. Chittard up 27-0 now over Tech. Western Boone up by 2 over Western, 16-14 in the second quarter. Here we have no score with 9:10 to go in the first half. Brebeuf knocking on the door. Twins to the near side. Here's Buckman. Steps up, fires over the middle. The pass is almost intercepted. Knocked down and almost picked off. That'll bring up 3rd down for Brebeuf. Max Ward in there for the Bruins. 5'10", 205-pound junior. Looks like Brebeuf will have an opportunity to get a first down. It's 3rd and 7. Buckman keeps it. Works the left side. Breaks one tackle and he's wrestled down over there around the 5-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th down, and the field goal unit comes on for Matt Geske ball club. Quinn Warren will attempt the field goal to give Brebeuf a 3-0 lead. Ball will be spotted at the 13-yard line, so a 23-yard field goal attempt for Warren. Snap is down. Maverick Geske's hold is good, and so is the kick. So with 8:17 to go here in the first half of play, it's Brebeuf 3, Tri-West 0. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Well, back at State Bank Field on the campus of Tri-West High School in Liston, Indiana. 8:17 to go here in the first half of play. Brebeuf with a 3-0 lead over Tri-West. Scores from around the area. Bishop Chittard leads Arsenal Tech 27-0 in the second quarter. Also in the second quarter at Shenandoah leading Heritage Christian 19-12. Guerin Catholic with a 14-3 lead over Central Catholic out of Lafayette. That ball game in the second quarter. Western Boone 22, Western 14, also in the second quarter. Pike leading Fishers 10-0 in the second period of play. Lawrence North and Whiteland deadlocked at 7 in the second quarter. It's Hamilton Southeastern 10, North Central 0 in the second period of play. Also in the second quarter, Mooresville leads Danville 14-3. So Quinn Warren tees the football up at his own 40-yard line. Brady Hamstra, one of the deep backs for Tri-West, along with Alex Zayats. And they're going to try the onside kick, and the ball's loose. And who's going to get it? The football will go to Tri-West. So the onside attempt fails, so to speak. Tri-West picks it up. They'll have the football with pretty decent field position with 8:14 to go. Also from around the area, Zionsville leads 11 and 14-0 in the first period of play. Brownsburg up 14-0 now in Cathedral in the first quarter. Kind of a surprise there. It's New Pal 14, Decatur Central 0. Here comes Tri-West to the line. Twins to the far side, Ty Owens in the gun. He hands it off to Cat. He barrels himself for about a yard or two. Could be second down and 8. Jack Cat, a 5'9", 215-pound sophomore. Hurry-up offense employed now by Tri-West. Second down and 8. Trips to the far side. Owens, he really hasn't got unleashed yet tonight. Cat lines up to the left of Owens. Owens hands it off again to Cat, and he's going nowhere. Hit by a host of Braves. Kept his feet moving, but they're going to rule him down around the line of scrimmage. Cole Williams in there on the tackle for Brebeuf, the 6', 212-pound senior. He had 8 tackles and 1.5 for loss last week against Chittard. Third and long with 7:05 to go in the half. Martian lean here to the near side. Bowling in a slot to the right. Here's Owens. Hands off, fakes the handoff to Cat, files over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended for Noah Lean, and Max Ward checked that. Ryan Joyce in there on the coverage for Brebeuf, so that'll bring up a fourth down with 6:48 to go. Malachi Walden will do the punting for Tri-West, standing at his 34-yard line. Back deep for the Braves, Joaquin Wells. Standing at his 15. So see if the Braves can capitalize, and we've got a flag. Looks like we have a delay of game against Tri-West, and we do. So that'll bring it back 5 yards. Walden now will be standing at his 28-yard line. Here's a snap. End over end kick. Bounces. Wells takes it at the 17-yard line. Comes up here to the near side. 35-40. 45-50. Gets one block. One man to beat. Here's Wells. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. And a flag. A flag here on the near side. Wells took it the distance. And that puts the Braves up 9-0. We'll see what the flag entails. Impressive run by Wells as he worked the near sideline. Here comes the call. More conversation with the referees and the coaches. Everything has to be explained. Still waiting from the call from the referee. We got a penalty against Tri-West. Some form of violation. So the touchdown will stand, and Quinn Warren will be on to attempt the point after, out of the hold of Maverick Geske. Snap is down. Williams' kick is up and good. So with 6:31 to go here in the first half of play, it's Brebeuf 10, Tri-West nothing. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Back at State Bank Field on the campus of Tri-West High School, we are 6:31. We have 6:31 to go here in the first half of play. Brebeuf leads 10-0. And on that last penalty, it is assessed here on the kickoff. So Quinn Warren will kick off from the Tri-West 45-yard line. Tonight's ball game brought to you by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis and Graham Wilkerson, Dale Speckman at GenesisSportsPerformance.com and by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at UniversalRFG.com. So the Braves lead at 10-0. Battle of 4A versus 3A. Brady Hamstra, one of the deep backs again for Tri-West. Warren approaches the football, drills it into the end zone, and Tri-West will take it from there. So the Bruins need to get something going here with 6:31 to go in the half. Our halftime guest will be Rebecca Saylor from Tri-West High School. We'll also go over some scores from around the area and have first half statistics. Tri-West huddling around their coach, Jason Ward. trying to get something going. Brebeuf's front line has played very well. They've really pressured Ty Owens, particularly Finn Walters. Sun's starting to set here in Liston. Lights are on. Great night for high school football. Owens in the gun. Twins to the far side. Marsh here to the near side. Cat to the left of Owens. Owens, the senior quarterback. Hands it off to Cat right up the middle. He gets across the 20-yard line to the 23. Fumbles the football, and the ball is recovered by the Braves. The Braves pick up the fumble by Jack Cat, and they have the football. 1st and 10 from the Tri-West 22. Big turnover there for Tri-West. 6:24 to go here, and the Braves are practically in the red zone. Well, the penalties have not helped Tri-West for sure.
I found this on the web.
So Brebeuf will take over 1st and 10 from the Tri-West 22-yard line. They lead at 10-0. 6:24 to go here in the first half. Jack Myers back into the football game offensively for Brebeuf. He lines up to the left of Buckman. Receivers, both sides. Myers gets the football, runs it up the middle, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! 22-yard scamper by Myers. And the Braves are up 16-0, taking advantage of the Tri-West penalty. Quinn Warren on to attempt the point after. It's a pretty quiet home crowd right now. The Bruins looking to get something going here before the end of the half. Warren out of the hole to Maverick Geske. Snap is down, kick is up, and he drills it. So 6:19 to go here in the first half. It's Brebeuf 17, Tri-West nothing. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Well, Jack Myers took a handoff from Nolan Buckman, galloped 22 yards, right up the gut, giving Brebeuf a 17-0 lead here with 6:19 to go in the first half. Quinn Warren will kick off for the Braves. He has a football teed up at his 40-yard line. The Bruins looking to get something going here before the end of the half. They will get the football to start the second half. Warren, high end over ender. It'll go in the end zone, and Tri-West will take over 1st and 10 from their 20. Scores from around the area. Chittard leads Arsenal Tech 27-0. Western, Boone, and Western are deadlocked at 22 in the second quarter of play. Carmel with a 10-7 lead in the second quarter over Center Grove. It's Pike 10, Fisher 7, also in the second quarter. Brownsburg now with a commanding 21-0 lead over Cathedral in the second quarter. Hamilton Southeastern with a 10-0 lead over North Central, also in the second quarter. New Pal all over Decatur Central, 28-0. New Pal is for real. It's Mooresville 21, Danville 3 in the second quarter. We'll have more scores here shortly. Twins to the far side. Ty Owens back to throw. Pressured heavily by Brebeuf. Dumps it off in the backfield to Seaster, and he's corralled from behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a loss of around 2 on the play. They're going to make it a loss of 1. It'll be second down at 11 with just under 6 minutes to go. Here come the Bruins to the line. Twins to the far side. Here's Marsh to the near side. Cat to the left of Owens. Oh, it's back to throw. Fires the far side. The pass is incomplete. Intended for Cole Morgan. Merrick Macaluso over on the coverage for Brebeuf. Well, Brownsburg Cathedral score really is surprising. 21-0 Bulldogs over the Irish. 5:33 to go. Third and long. Trips here to the near side. Here's Owens. Backpedals. Rainbows down the middle of the field looking for Morgan, and it's incomplete. Collier Payne on the coverage for Brebeuf. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Bruins will have to punt. They just can't get anything going offensively. Got to credit Brebeuf's defense, though. They're playing lights out here tonight. Next week, we'll have a handful of games for you. We'll have Warren Central against North Central. Centerville Park Tudor. Cardinal Ritter travels to Brebeuf. And then we'll have our Muncie ball game as well. Shanked punt. Shanked punt by Walden. Bounces at the 32-yard line and is downed around the 35. So that's where the Braves will take over, looking to put more points on the board. They lead at 17-0. We'll keep it here. 5:24 to go here in the first half. Heritage Christian has now taken a 1-point lead over Shenandoah 20-19. Chittard up now 34-0 over Tech. Zionsville 21, Lebanon 0. Cathedral on the board now. They trail Brownsburg 21-7. That ball game in the second period of play. Here comes Brebeuf. Bowling here to the near side along with Butler. Bowling. Buckman hands off to Myers, and he plows his way, keeps his feet moving. Close to the 30-yard line. Looks like it'll be a pickup of around a long 3 on the play. John Savum into the football game for the Braves here on the near side. They're going to give him a gain of 2, so it'll be second down and 8. So both Myers and Omer in at the running back position for Brebeuf. Taylor Clark into the football game over on the far side at the wideout position. Bowling in the slot. Buckman pitches to Omer on the far side, and he's run out of bounds. Just shy of the 30-yard line. And he went down hard. Someone went down hard over there. Looks like a referee. Short gain on the play. That'll bring up third down. And time has been called. Referees over there on the Brebeuf sideline are huddled around the referee that went down. So we will take a quick break and be back with more first half action after we pause here on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Back at State Bank Field on the campus of Tri-West High School, Brebeuf has the football, 3rd down and 8 from the 32 of Tri-West. Twins here to the near side, split backfield. Buckman, couple steps back to throw. Rainbows down the middle, and it is caught! Oh, and incomplete. Leroy Lewis had it and dropped it as he hit the ground, and that'll bring up 4th down with 4:46 to go here in the half. Buckman stepped up and fired it to the 5'11", 173-pound junior, and he just couldn't hold on as he hit the ground. Well, it looks like it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8.
I guess I should have paid closer attention to the markers on the side. 3rd and 8, and we have whistles. Slow-moving first half. I thought it really should be 4th down, but I don't know what's going on here. Now they've moved it to 4th down. Okay, so I was right. Steve, I'm not crazy after all. 4th down, and the Braves will go for it. Receivers right and left. Buckman steps up, rolls to the far side, looking for help, heaves it up down the field, really threw it out of bounds. And the Bruins will take over on downs with 4:39 to go. We'll keep it here. 17-0. Brebeuf with the lead. Tri-West looking to score here. Look at the football to start the second half. So a score here would be monumental for the Bruins at this point in time. Checking scores from around the area. Mooresville now with a 21-10 lead over Danville. It's Harrison out of Lafayette, 13. Plainfield, 7 in the second quarter. Pendleton Heights, 28. Anderson, 6. Also in the second quarter. Tri-West comes to the line. Twins to the far side. Marsh here to the near. Cat lined up in the backfield. Owens fires high for Marsh, and it's incomplete. Marsh heard footsteps there by Bryson Buford. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 with 4:36 to go in the half.
2nd down and 10.
So Owens, who threw for 380 yards and a touchdown last week against Western, has had a different situation here tonight. Of course, they're playing a much tougher defense. Twins to the near side. Twins to the far. Here's Owens. Heavy pressure by Brebeuf, and the ball's tipped. Looks like Merrick Macaluso may have got his hand on that one. Knocks it down. That'll bring up 3rd down. Macaluso, 6'4", 213-pound senior. And that'll bring up 3rd down. .432 to go. Both running backs for Tri-West are down with injuries. Davin Brown didn't even start the ball game. Maddox Johnson went down with an injury. Here's Owens, rolls to the near side, fires, and it's complete to Jeff Marsh. Did he get his feet in? Looks like he did. Buford over there on the coverage for Brebeuf, along with Javon Brooks, and that'll bring a 1st down for Tri-West with 4:25 to go. Nifty pass by Owens there, and Marsh did a great job of getting his feet in. Carmel and Center Grove deadlocked now at 10 apiece at the half. Seister here on the near side. Apologize for mispronouncing his name earlier. Twins to the far. Marsh here to the near side. Keck gets it across the 45-yard line up to around the 48, maybe the 49. Be good for a gain of around 4, maybe 5 yards. Be second down for Tri-West. Lean here to the near side along with Marsh. Morgan over there on the far. Lane goes in motion, far side. Owens, the 6'2", 180-pound senior. Hands it off to Cat across the 50-yard line down to the 49. We have a flag on the play.
Number 34, Cat, the ball carrier.
Could be a hold or a face mask. That stops the clock with 3:46 left in the half. Tonight's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. And by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. And we have a face mask against the Braves. That'll move the football up 15 yards and a first down for Tri-West. So the ball will be marked at the 44 Brebeuf. First and 10, Bruins. Morgan and Lean to the far side. Marsh here to the near. Cat, the lone running back. He gets the football, tries dancing across the right side, and he's met by a host of Brebeuf Braves. Looks like a loss of 2 on the play. Cole Williams in on the tackle for Brebeuf. That'll bring up a second down and 12. Tri-West looking to get some points on the board here before the half. 3:10 to go. Lane and Marsh here to the near side. Morgan to the far. Jack Cat to the left of Ty Owens. And there's a flag. May have had somebody jump early. Looks like it's going against Brebeuf. A lot of penalties here in the first half. Really has not been a very solidly played game. A lot of penalties. So the Braves will march back 5 yards. They jumped early. That'll bring up a second down and roughly around 6 yards to go. Call it a long 6 for Tri-West. Receivers to both sides. Cat takes the handoff, and he's hammered right away. Hammered right away. Logan Petrie in on the tackle. The 6'1", 258-pound senior. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Be interesting to see if 4th down occurs, if the Bruins will go for it. Receivers left and right. Owens rolls near side, looking, pressure, almost tripped up from behind, and he is wrangled out of bounds, and they're going to keep the clock running. Ryan Joyce in on the tackle for the Braves, and the clock will be stopped with 1:56 to go. Brebeuf calls timeout. Owens was short of the first down marker. It'll be 4th and a long 1. So we'll keep it here. Football spotted at the 35-yard line of Brebeuf. It'll be 4th and a long 1. Rebecca Saylor from the Tri-West Athletic Department will join us at halftime. We'll have some scores from around the area and also some first half stats.
Tri-West High School, the athletic department, and the administration greatly appreciate parents keeping us
Tonight's game also brought to you by High Gear Marketing. Visit highgearmktg.com and by Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. Tri-West comes to the line. Kent gets the handoff, and it looks like it's going to be close. Brebeuf celebrating over there on the far side. We'll wait and see with the spot. We may have to have a measurement. The clock has stopped with 1:49 to go. Kent barreled across the right side. Tri-West indicating that they received the first down. Brebeuf says, nope, we held them. And they're going to call timeout for a measurement. We'll keep it here with 1:49 to go. Brebeuf leading 17-0. We'll have scores at halftime. North Montgomery is at the half. They lead Hamilton Heights 8-0. Been a rough night for the Bruins. They started with missing their leading rusher from a year ago, Davin Brown, and then Maddox Johnson, who had 17 carries for 98 yards last week against Western. The senior went down with an injury. And Jack Catt has attempted to fill in admirably here in the first half. Boy, that's close. That is close. They're going to give the football back to Brebeuf. So Jack Catt came inches short in his attempt for the first down, and the Braves will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line with 1:49 to go here in the first half. We'll see if they run out the clock or try to put more points on the board. Tri-West needs to stop for sure. Buckman for the Braves, back to throw. Little screen over the middle to Omer. Omer, 40. Looking for room. Far side, gets the edge, 50, 40. Runs out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Nifty play there by Brebeuf. Big gainer. And the Braves pick up the first down. Omer runs out of bounds with 1:38 to go in the half. They're going to say that Omer stepped out of bounds. Looks like around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Braves. Trips here to the near side. Single receiver to the far side. Here's Buckman. Takes a snap, looks for help, rolls far side, looking downfield, fires a fastball over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended for Jaron Bowling. Brady Hamster on the coverage for Tri-West. That'll stop the clock with 1:31 to go. Our halftime guest, Rebecca Saylor from the Tri-West Athletic Department. Second and 10. Football spotted at the 38-yard line of Tri-West. Receivers left and right. Trips here to the near side, empty backfield. Omer in motion here to the near side, and we have a flag. And we'll see if someone jumped early. That may be the indication. False start against Brebeuf. That'll back him up 5 yards and make it 2nd and 15. Football going to around the 42-yard line of Tri-West. So the Braves will try it again. Trips here to the near side. Bowling. Wems. Empty backfield. Here's Buckman. Steps up, gets some pressure. Rolls here to the near side. He fires to the near side to Bowling, and he can't hang on, and that'll stop the clock with 1:23 to go. Bring up 3rd and 15 for Brebeuf. Penalties have definitely been a factor in this ball game so far. So Wems, Bowling line up here on the near side, along with Savoom. Myers in the backfield with Buckman. Pass intended here for Wems, and it was knocked away. Looks like Ethan Elsey was in there knocking the football away from Buckman on his pass intended for Wems, and that will stop the clock with 1:20 to go. So it'll be 4th down. Quinn Warren will come on to punt for Brebeuf. Hamstra and Zayat's back deep for Tri-West. They'll be around their 10-yard line. Warren has done a nice job of kicking so far tonight, both place kicking and punting. So Warren will stand around his 40-yard line. Now the referees are taking the football back another 5 yards. So they're going to spot the football at the 50. Warren will stand at his 35. 17-0, Brebeuf leading Tri-West. Up. And it looks like we'll have a penalty on Tri-West. Damon Catt got an early start rushing the left edge to get to Warren for the block, but he's going to be offside. So we'll go back 5 yards the other way. Football now will be spotted at the 45. Well, I bet the Bruins just want to get into the locker room at the half, make their adjustments, and then come out firing here to start the 3rd quarter. They'll get the ball. Warren standing around his 41-yard line. Hamstra and Zayat's back for Tri-West. Good snap. Warren gets off a high spiraling kick, and it bounces around the 5-yard line and will go out of bounds. And that's where Tri-West will take over with 1:13 to go. So Brebeuf leads at 17-0. We'll be back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a 3rd row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia. Yay!
Well, while we were away, Noah Leon took a pass from Ty Owens, and he picked up around 6 yards on the play. Be 2nd down and 4. Brebeuf calls timeout with 1:06 to go. So with 1:06 to go here in the first half of play, we'll take a break as well. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome back again to State Bank Field on the campus of Tri-West High School in Liston, Indiana. The sun is almost set, and we have the lights on here. Great setting tonight at Tri-West, where the Bruins trail Brebeuf 17-0. They have the football. Second down and 2 from around their 13-yard line. Ty Owens, a quarterback for Tri-West. He takes a snap, gives it to Cat. Cat drives across the 15-yard line to the 16, and he'll have enough for a first down. So the clock will stop. Now it's going to run again with 53 seconds to go. Surprised they didn't stop the clock there in the first down. They just kept it running. First and 10, football spotted at the 16-yard line. Here's Ty Owens. Owens hands it off again to Cat. Cat drives across the 15, maybe to the 17-yard line. Call it a gain of 1. And we have a timeout on the field. Looks like Brebeuf calls timeout, but the clock continues to run here at Tri-West. And they can't seem to get the clock to stop. So it'll be second down, and check that, third down. And around 8 yards. Brebeuf called timeout, so now they're keeping time apparently on the field. First game here at State Bank Stadium. Trying to work out some kinks. Beautiful facility. Tri-West is investing a lot in their athletic program. Building tennis courts, improved baseball field, new athletic facility as well for the football program. Tonight's ball game, of course, brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. By Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. By High Gear Marketing. Visit High Gear at highgearmktg.com. And by Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shaylin Avenue. So both ball clubs come back onto the field, and the clock will be set at 26.5 ticks to go here in the first half of play. Brebeuf with a commanding 17-0 lead. And Ty Owens and company will have the football around the 19-yard line. Now they've advanced the clock to 30 seconds. Been a long half. Seems like it's been a long half. The Brebeuf defense has played very well here in the first half, although we've had quite a few penalties and costly ones at that. Several 15-yarders that have cost both ball clubs, primarily Tri-West. So it looks like we're still trying to get the clock under control. It says 30 seconds right now. Tri-West last year lost in the semi-state to eventual state champion Gibson Southern. Gibson Southern knocked off Brebeuf in the state championship game. Brebeuf moving up to 4A this year due to reclassification. Now they have 40 seconds on the clock. And we'll see if that sticks. Looks like it will. Ty Owens comes to the line, trips to the far side. Single receiver here to the near side. Cat gets the football again, plows across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And timeout is called. We've got a whistle and a penalty on the play. And it looks like the referees again are pointing at Brebeuf. We'll see what the call is. Face mask against Brebeuf. That'll be a 15-yarder. So that will give Tri-West a first down with 33.7 to go. So another personal foul. That'll move the football up to the 28-yard line. First down, and the clock continues to run now. Ty Owens looking over to get the call. They may just let the clock run out if they can. And it looks like they can. The play clock looks like about a 1.5 second differential between the play clock and the game clock. And the Bruins will take it into the half, trailing 17-0. Yep, and that's what they're going to do, and that's the end of the first half of play. With the score, it's Brebeuf 17, Tri-West nothing. Back with our halftime show after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome back to State Bank Stadium on the campus of Tri-West High School in Liston, Indiana. We're at halftime, where the Brebeuf Braves lead Tri-West 17-0. Let's go over some first half statistics for Tri-West. Tri-West had won the time of possession battle, but they're behind on the scoreboard. Tri-West having the football 14 minutes to almost 10 for Brebeuf. Nolan Buckman had 99 yards of passing, Ty Owens 71. 48 yards of rushing for Brebeuf, only 16 for Tri-West. Penalties were ginormous. Here's to give you an idea. Brebeuf had 9 penalties for 79 yards. Tri-West with 4 penalties for 36 yards. So quite a difference there. Again, Buckman 4 of 15 for 99 yards, including a 35-yarder to Leroy Lewis. Lewis caught a pair of catches from Buckman for 45 yards. Rushing, Jack Myers had 5 carries for 39 yards. Nolan Buckman 3 for 10. Ty Owens for Tri-West was 8 of 18, again for 71 yards. He had 1 pick, 1 interception. Jack Catt carried 12 times for 21 yards. From a receiving perspective, Cole Morgan for Tri-West had 3 catches for 36 yards. Connor Seister, 2 for 23 yards, and Jeff Marsh, 2 for 19 yards. Third down completions also played a part in the ball game. Tri-West only 1 of 8 from third down conversions. Brebeuf was 3 of 9 in the first half of play. So first downs, Tri-West had 9, Brebeuf 7. So penalties definitely a factor for both ball clubs. Here in the first half, Tri-West will get the football to start the third quarter of play. Again, we're at halftime where Brebeuf has a 17-0 lead over Tri-West. We'll be back with some scores from around the area and our halftime guest, Rebecca Saylor from the Tri-West Athletic Department, after we pause for this break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia. Yay!
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com. Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Well, back at State Bank Field on the campus of Tri-West High School, we're at halftime, where Brebeuf leads Tri-West 17-0. Scores from around the area. Tonight at halftime, Carmel and Center Grove are deadlocked at 7. Also at halftime, it's Pike 10, Fisher 7. North Montgomery leads Hamilton Heights 8-0. At halftime, it is Bishop Chatard 34, Arsenal Tech 0. Also at half, Newcastle leads Triton Central 14-7. It's Guerin Catholic 14, Lafayette Central Catholic 3. Heritage Christian 20, Shenandoah 19. Zionsville leads Lebanon 21 to nothing. Western Boone and Western still deadlocked at 22 apiece. Mooresville leads Danville by 11, 21 to 10. Pendleton Heights 28, Anderson 6. Just some of the scores that we have for you tonight. Also, Warren Central leads Detroit King 8 to 6. Remember, later tonight and tomorrow morning, you can get game recaps of all your favorite teams on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net. We'll be back with our halftime guest, Rebecca Saylor from the Tri-West Athletic Department, after we pause for this break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome back to State Bank Stadium on the campus of Tri-West High School in Liston, Indiana. The sun has officially set. The halftime band is on the field, and we are at halftime where Brebeuf leads Tri-West 17 to nothing. And joining us now is Rebecca Saylor from the Tri-West Athletic Department. And Rebecca, I got to tell you, it's been a long time, as I told you earlier tonight, since I've been to Tri-West. This is really impressive. What a unbelievable facility, and it just keeps going and going and going.
Yes, I have been here for 12 years, and I have seen a lot of change, and this is good change. We needed the parking. We needed a new field. We have totally what I call flipped the stadium this year. Our new State Bank Stadium entrance main gate is on the south end of the campus now, and I think it's going to take a little bit used to for our fans, but looking out right now, I can see everybody is enjoying the halftime show. We've got a lot of fans in the stand, but yeah, it's impressive, and a lot of people. It's been good change. It's been coming here at Tri-West. It's been needed.
So the building behind the end zone here, behind the main scoreboard, what exactly is that going to be? That
is actually where our football teams are going to be housed. Unfortunately, it won't be done till probably postseason, October. So it's called Building 4. We will have a couple locker rooms. We'll have some batting cages. We'll have some artificial turf in there. We're going to host some hospitality events in there, coaches' offices. And then there is like a mezzanine that, do some meeting rooms and stuff. So
as I was coming in, one of your volunteers had mentioned that you haven't had a tennis team here at Tri-West. I did not know that. And they're building tennis courts now? Is that right?
Yes,
okay.
We will have a tennis team. It will be located on the northwest side, which actually would be on the north side of our building. That is probably not going to be done until maybe it's supposed to be like in our third phase, which if you look out to our south side, we've got the baseball, softball diamonds. We are hoping that those will be able to be played on this spring. So pray for good weather.
Right.
And so, yes, we are in the hopes of adding a tennis team for boys and girls.
So talk a little bit about the logistics of tonight. This is the first game here, right? It's the first game. Yeah, I had some clock issues. We've had 95 million penalties for the game. It's the longest first half in the history of first halves in Indiana high school football. But you've got a team of volunteers, right? You can't fire a volunteer. I guess you could, but it wouldn't look good, right?
No, it wouldn't.
But talk about the logistics, and you've got a new athletic director. Scott Knapp came over from Center Grove. And just trying to put everything together, making sure all the technology works. It's an effort.
Yes, it has taken a full team effort here. I have a great ticket takers. My job, well, it honestly I think started last night, just getting people rounded up. We have some veterans here that have taken tickets for us forever. We also, with COVID, we added the whole digital aspect, so we do a lot of scanning, online tickets. We still do offer cash. And so, but we do a lot of the online ticket, and it goes a little bit faster. But the volunteers, the workers. I had 12 to 14 ticket takers tonight for this event. We had State Bank. We actually set up 2 tents in the id zone for State Bank employees. Tri-West high school, middle school, Pittsburgh Elementary, all of our administration, and Hoosier Roots here local. They catered to us tonight, and so they did provide the catering in our hospitality tent for that State Bank. And we've got our brick plaza out there. It's on the south end. Actually, you can see the TW lit up right now. That is the Jeff Gordon Plaza. And
no kidding.
I can't do this interview with a shout out to Mr. John Miles. John Miles was our retired AD who came in 2020, was come off the island, was an Old Fishers AD, and been out of the athletic world for about 7 years. And let me tell you, without his efforts, getting the Jeff Gordon Plaza, Brick Plaza going to State Bank, going to a lot of our corporate sponsors. We've got, Bears and Fleece, and it used to be Integrity, but now it's, I forget who it is. Sorry.
That's okay. Got Hendricks Regional Health.
Hendricks Regional Health Field, obviously. Right. That was in the works. So, he's been a big part of this construction, and just want to give a shout out to him. But Mr. Knapp, with his experience at Center Grove, he's going to do a great job here at Tri-West.
How about an injury update on Maddox Johnson?
It looked like it was an ankle. I think we all thought it was a knee when it first happened, but looks like it was an ankle. I have not seen him come out yet. We've got 2 great athletic trainers, Brittany Ford and Courtney, that both of those ladies from Hendricks Regional Health have done a great job. And, with our team and our staff, I think he'll be back, pretty soon. So.
Hey, thanks very much for having us here.
All right, thank you so much.
It's been a blast. What an honor it is to call the first game at State Bank Field.
I'm pretty excited that you're, State Bank Stadium at Hendricks Regional Health Field. So we're back here home next week against Frankfurt, so we're going to do it all again.
Nice. Thanks for your time,
Thank
Rebecca.
you.
I appreciate it very much. That's Rebecca Saylor from the Tri-West Athletic Department. We're at halftime. Both teams have come onto the playing surface, and we're going to be set for second half action. Tri-West will get the football to start the third quarter of play. We'll be back with that after we pause for this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia. Yay!
Well, we have a fresh 12 on the clock as we get set to start the third quarter of play. And Tri-West will receive the kickoff from Brebeuf's Quinn Warren, trailing 17-0. And Tri-West needs to get something going in a hurry. And as Rebecca Saylor told us, it appears that Maddox Johnson, one of the two-star running backs for Tri-West, went down with an ankle. Davin Brown has a couple of stress fractures in his foot from the summer and has yet to be cleared to play. Both teams back onto the playing surface. Some scores from around the area now. Third quarter, it's Westfield 21, Lawrence Central 14. Hamilton Southeastern all over North Central 31-0. It's Mooresville 35, Danville 17 in the third quarter. Indian Creek 21, Greenwood 20 also in the third quarter. At the half, it's Pike 10, Fishers 7. Also at the half, Mount Vernon leads Franklin 17-10. Warren Central all over Detroit King 37-12. And of course, King has that outstanding 5-star quarterback that's going to Oregon. So Warren has the football teed off at the 40-yard line. And it's a deep kick, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And Tri-West will take the football 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Other scores from around the area. Zionsville 21, Lebanon 0. New Pal 35, Decatur Central 0 in the second quarter of play. Wow, that's a surprise. And we'll have other scores for you throughout the night. Cascade leads Beech Grove 8-7. So here come the Bruins onto the field, led by senior quarterback Ty Owens. Jack Catt, the lone setback. Twins here to the near side, also to the far side. Owens, back to throw. Looking, pressured, fires far side. The football is complete. And that is Noah Lean over there on the far side. He's knocked out of bounds, and that'll be a pickup of around 4 yards. It'll be second down and a long 6. Just underway here in the third quarter. Brebeuf 17, Tri-West 0. Jeff Marsh lines up here to the near side, trips to the far side. Cat the lone setback next to Ty Owens. Owens, pass blocked, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like that was Finn Walters. He's played a whale of a defensive ball game for Matt Geske ball club. Brings up third down and long from the 23 of Tri-West. No huddle offense employed by the Bruins. Here comes Lean to the near side along with Jeff Marsh. Owens takes the snap. Fakes to Cat. Fires over the middle. The pass is blocked again. And what do we have? Pass was not only was it blocked, but it was intercepted by Brebeuf. And it looks like the Braves will take over. First, and looks like first down from around the 14-yard line. So fumble on the play, recovered by Brebeuf with 11:40 to go. Well, check that. Tri-West recovered the fumble. And Malachi Walden will punt from his 1-yard line. High spiraling kick. Fair catch called for by Wems around his 49, and that's where Brebeuf will take over. 1st and 10 from the 49. We'll take a break after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Well, while we were away, Brebeuf took over on the Tri-West punt, and guess what? We had another penalty. Offsides against the Bruins. That'll put the football spotted around the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 5 for Brebeuf. Twins to the near side. Single setback. Bowling here in the slot to the right. Buckman fires over the middle. The pass is complete. And the receiver is ridden down over there on the far side. Taylor Clark on the reception for Brebeuf. Clark, a 6'1", 155-pound sophomore. Good enough for a Braves first down. Braves on the march again. Savoom and Wems here to the near side. Bowling in a slot to the left. Myers the lone setback. He'll take the football up the gut. Rambles out close to the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Football spotted at the 29 of Tri-West. 10:45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Brebeuf on the march once again. Receivers right and left. Myers goes over left tackle. Close to a first down. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot the football around the 28-yard line. He'll be a little short. Bring up 3rd and short. Jaden Nomer checks into the ball game, replacing Myers at the running back position. Savoom to the near side along with Wems. Bowling in a slot to the left. Here's Buckman. Hands it off to Omer. He goes right up the middle. Breaks one tackle. 15-10. 5. Touchdown. Jaden Omer scampers 27 yards. And Brebeuf is on the board early here in the 3rd quarter. Quinn Warren will come on to attempt the point after. $9:56 to go. Omer with his first touchdown of the season. And Warren will attempt the point after out of the hold of Maverick Geske. Snaps down, and the kick is blocked. So the kick is no good. 9:56 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. It's Brebeuf 23, Tri-West nothing. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Well, Brebeuf now with a commanding 23-0 lead over Tri-West early in the third quarter. Some scores from around the area. We have a running clock at Chittard where the Trojans in the fourth quarter lead Arsenal Tech 48-8. Also in the fourth quarter, it's Western Boone 36, Western 22. Center Grove leads Carmel in the third quarter 17-13. It's Pike 17, Fishers 14 in the third quarter. Westfield 28, Lawrence Central 14 also in the third. Brownsburg now with a 15-point lead over Cathedral, 35-10 in the third quarter of play. Hamilton Southeastern 38, North Central 7. Also in the third quarter, Mooresville 35, Danville 17. So Quinn Warren will tee it up at his 40-yard line. Hamstra and Zietz back for Tri-West. The Bruins need to get something going in a hurry. High end over end kick. That'll go into the end zone, and once again another touchback, and Warren has done an outstanding job of kicking that football into the end zone. So that's where Tri-West will take over. First and 10 from their 20-yard line. Great night for Indiana high school football. Braves defense back on the field. Tri-West huddling around head coach Jason Ward. Here come the Bruins. The Brebeuf defense has certainly held Bruins quarterback Ty Owens in check tonight. Twins to the far side. Marsh here to the near, single setback. Marsh goes in motion, far side. Jet sweep handoff from Owens. Marsh looks to turn the corner, and he can't find anything. In fact, he may have lost a yard if he got back to the line of scrimmage at all. Noah Lean checks back into the football game. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10 from the Tri-West 20. Receivers right and left. Here's Owens. Owens rolls near side, pressured by Brebeuf again. Eludes one defender, dumps it off. The pass is complete. And running out of bounds there is Seister. And he is knocked out of bounds by Ryan Joyce. Looks like a pickup of about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Seister knocked out of bounds with 9:15 to go. Looks like it'll be third down and 8 from the 22-yard line of Tri-West. Updated score, Ben Davis knocked off Avon 39-30 tonight. Chittard with a final beat Arsenal Tech 48-8. Here's Owens, near side, dumps it off into the near side. And that pass is caught. A bright spot tonight for Tri-West. Karen Deep, the 6'3", 220-pound senior, and he rambles quite a distance out to around the 44-yard line and a first down for Tri-West. A little trickery there. Deep lined up as an eligible receiver. Owens found him in the backfield, and off he went. So maybe that'll be the spark that Tri-West needs. First down from the 44. Bad snap. Owens gets it, rolls far side, and he goes down. Owens slides down at the 41. He'll take a loss of about 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. Boy, he has really been pressured all night by that front line of Brebeuf with Zhang, Walters, Petrie, not to mention Cole Williams. Trips to the far side, Marshier to the near. Single setback is Cat. Owens changing the play at the line of scrimmage with 8:23 to go in the quarter. His team trails 23-0. Owens rainbows the far side, and it's incomplete. Ryan Joyce on the coverage for Brebeuf. That'll bring up third down. Looks like the pass may have been intended for Smeister. Stops the clock with 8:14 left. Muggy night here in Liston, as it is around most of central Indiana. Receivers right and left. Here's Owens, high snap. Fakes the handoff to Cat. Rainbows down the middle, and the pass is intercepted. Bryson Buford picks it off for Brebeuf across the 40, down to the 45-yard line, and he's knocked out of bounds. Bryson Buford picked off the pass, runs it back, and the Braves will have the football once again. And it looks like we've had a whistle and a flag on the play on the return. This may go against Brebeuf. Could be a personal foul. Looked like there was some shenanigans after the play. Looks like unsportsmanlike conduct against Brebeuf. So that'll be the 10th penalty of the night for the Braves, and Matt Geske cannot be happy with that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Brebeuf. He's first and 10.
So they'll put the football back at the 37-yard line of Brebeuf. Another 15-yard penalty. Here come the Braves to the line. C.J. Harris into the football game for the first time tonight. Receivers right and left. Harris the lone setback next to Buckman. Bowling in the slot to the right. Harris gets the call, and he is wrangled to the ground by Ethan Elzey. Elzey is 6'2", 235-pound junior. He had 8 tackles and 1 sack last week against Western. Call it a loss of 4, second down and 14. Clock continues to run with 7:35 to go in the quarter. Buckman, again, hands off to Harris, off left tackle. Gets some running room out across the 40 to the 45. Nice little gain there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Or are they going to make it 3rd? Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and short for Brebeuf. Receivers right and left. Buckman fires over the middle, and the pass is complete to John Savoom. Savoom, the 5'9", 161-pound senior, has enough for the Brebeuf first down. Football spotted at the 49 of Tri-West. Savoom to the near side. There's Wems to the far. Bowling in the slot to the right. Buckman Hands off again to Harris. Harris bowls his way up to the 45-yard line. They're going to spot it at around the 46, just shy of the 47. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be a long 4, second down and 4. Clock continues to roll, 6:20 to go. Jack Terlisner in at wide receiver now for Brebeuf on the far side. Trips to the far side. Harris, the lone setback next to Buckman. Buckman fakes the option, runs it up the gut, and has enough for a first down. So Buckman falls forward to the 36-yard line of Tri-West. That'll be enough for a Braves first down. Brebeuf on the march again. They lead at 23-0. Carmel now has taken a 3-point lead over Center Grove in the fourth quarter, 20-17. It's Fisher's 21, Pike 17 in the fourth quarter. Here it's Brebeuf 23, Tri-West nothing. Brebeuf on the march. They have the football. 1st and 10. C.J. Harris gets the football again. Runs it off the right side. Keeps his feet moving. A big push across the 30 down to the 29-yard line. So Harris, a 5'8", 161-pound sophomore, doing a nice job of running behind that big offensive Brebeuf line of Walters, Zhang, McClamrock, Holtz, Apple, and Petrie. Second down and 3. The football spotted at the 29. Receivers left and right. Trips to the far side. Buckman rolls left. Looking. Fires. Has his man, and he took his eye off the ball. Took his eye off the ball. That was Terlisner. Terlisner had an opportunity to break a long one and started running before he had the football. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Terlisner, a 6', 174-pound sophomore. Check that senior. Here's Harris again off the right side, and he's going to have enough for another Brebeuf first down as he gets just shy of the 35-yard line. Checked at the 25-yard line. So the Braves keep the chains moving. 4:50 to go. Brebeuf starting to empty the bench a little bit. Western Boone has doubled up Western in the fourth quarter, 44-22. We'll have other scores here shortly. 1st and 10 for the Braves from the Tri-West 26. Receivers left and right. And we have a whistle, and I believe Tri-West jumped. So Tri-West jumped early. That'll bring up a 1st and 5 from the 21. Hamilton Southeastern all over North Central tonight, 45-14 in the fourth. It's Westfield 28, Lawrence Central 21. Warren Central leads Detroit King 37-12. Triton Central has battled back to take an 18-14 lead over Newcastle in the late in the third quarter. Back the other way, Brebeuf has the football and driving to a first down is C.J. Harris. So Harris running effectively again, as we mentioned earlier, behind that large Brebeuf front line. Tri-West will be home here next week against Frankfort. Brebeuf will have their actual first home game on campus against Cardinal Ritter. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Brebeuf knocking on the door. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Harris gets it again. Over left tackle. Big hole. Down inside the 10 to around the 8-yard line. Pendleton Heights all over Anderson, 35-6. It's Cascade 22, Beech Grove 13. Brebeuf has it, second down and 5. Buckman fakes the handoff to Harris, drives far side, and he is tripped up from behind. Brady Hamstra on the tackle for the Bruins. Football spotted around the 8-yard line. 3rd and 5 for the Braves. Twins here to the near side. Buckman fakes the handoff to Harris, finds Bowling. Bowling dives, tries to get the football over the end line, and he's going to be short. Looks like they'll spot it around the 1-yard line. Bowling reached out and couldn't get the nose of the football over the goal line. Nifty play by the 6'11", 6'4", 224-pound senior. 2:25 to go. The clock continues to run. Brebeuf has it. 1st and goal. Football spotted just inside the 1-yard line. Bowling gives to Harris. He dives in for a Brebeuf touchdown. Harris takes it in from 1 yard out. And the Braves have pulled ahead 29-0 with 2:08 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. Quinn Warren comes on to attempt the point after out of the hold of Maverick Geske. I got to tell you, I didn't expect this. But the Brebeuf defense has just been too much for the Tri-West offense. Geske gets a snap down. Warren drills it through. And it's now Brebeuf 30, Tri-West 0. Back with more action after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Well, it's a rough way to start the opening of a new football stadium here at State Bank Stadium at Tri-West, where the Bruins trail Brebeuf 30-0. 2:08 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and the Bruins trying to avoid the running clock, which takes place when a team leads by 35. Hamstra takes the football across the 40 to the 44-yard line. That's a bright spot there for the Bruins. So Tri-West will have the football, 1st and 10 from their 44-yard line. Ty Owens and company will try to get something going. Put some points on the board. It's definitely a different Brebeuf defense than we saw in the first quarter in their game last week against Chittard. Owens hands off to Cat. Cat tries to drive the right side. May have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Tackled by a host of Braves. Merrick Macaluso getting up from the scrum. No gain on the play. Be second down and 10. Receivers right and left. Cat the lone setback to the right of Owens. Now shifts to the near side here. Owens fakes the handoff to Cat, and he's wrapped up and brought down from behind. Logan Petrie in on the tackle for Brebeuf. A 6'1", 258-pound senior. He had 2 tackles for a loss last week against Bishop Chittard. That'll make it third down and a long 12. Just under a minute to go in the quarter. Owens, got Brebeuf to jump. Finn Walters jumped off sides, and they'll stop the clock with 53 seconds to go. Tri-West will pick up a free 5 yards. That'll make it third down and 7. Clock starts to run again. Tri-West will need to run a play. About a 9-second differential between the play clock and the game clock. Twins to the near and far side. Here's Owens. Owens back to throw. Step up. Fires. He has Lane here on the near side. Breaks one tackle. Gets down to the 39-yard line. And a first down for Tri-West. Nifty little gain there. Lane put a little juke move here on the near side on the Brebeuf defender and got down for a first down. Gain of 13 on the play. On that last Brebeuf drive, C.J. Harris had 8 carries for 37 yards. And we'll see if the Bruins run a play here. It looks like they will. Owens. He loses control of the football on the pass. And he'll slide down behind the line of scrimmage with Merrick Macaluso hot on his trail. And with that, the third period comes to a close. With the score, it's Brebeuf 30, Tri-West nothing. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
We have a fresh 12 on the clock as we get set to start the fourth and final period of play with Brebeuf leading Tri-West 30-0. Here's a real surprising score. Guerin Catholic 47, Lafayette Central Catholic 3. Be interesting to see the statistics on that ball game. Ty Owens and Tri-West have the football. It's second down and 17 from the Tri-West 46. Fishers leads Pike 28-17 in the fourth quarter. It's Brownsburg 42, Cathedral 27. Hamilton Southeastern 45, North Central 14 in the fourth quarter. Mooresville leads Danville 38-17, also in the fourth. Here's Ty Owens, the senior quarterback. Gets the snap, steps up, fires near side here to Lean. Lean tries to get out to down to the 45, and he's wrapped up by a host of Brebeuf Braves. Getting up from under the pile, looks like Ryan Joyce. Check that, Merrick Macaluso. Comes up gimping a little bit. And we had another flag. So what do we have here? Personal foul. And that's going against Brebeuf as well. So I don't know if you call that targeting or what, but that was a blow to the head. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. And Tri-West will have the football. Looks like first down from the Brebeuf 30-yard line. Now they've got to get the chain set and reset the game clock. They're going to call it second down and short. Shouldn't that be a first down? Personal foul? Yes. Now they've got the chains set correctly. Man. Sloppy game. So Tri-West deploys twins to the left and right. Cat, the lone setback to the left of Owens. Here's Ty, takes the snap, looking, rolls near side, looking, and he dumps it out of bounds. He dumps it out of bounds, and the football was actually intercepted by Javon Brooks, but he was out of bounds. Brooks tried to jump in the air as he was approaching out of bounds and tip it back in, but that's not the way it works. So, nonetheless, it'll be second down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Next week, we'll have a handful of games for you. We'll have Warren Central against North Central, Centerville against Park Tudor. That ought to be a good one. And Cardinal Ritter against Brebeuf, along with our Muncie game of the week. Trips to the far side for Tri-West. Owens back to throw, fires near side, and it came up short. Cole Morgan, the intended receiver for the Bruins, stops the clock with 11 minutes to go in the ball game. And for our friends in Muncie, we'll have Blackford versus Alexandria. So that ought to be a dandy. Here's Ty Owens, fires, fastball near side, and it's picked off by the Braves. Ball was tipped around, and Brooks comes away with it for Brebeuf. Owens fired a fastball. The ball was deflected. Brooks came away with it on the ground. And that may be the third interception of Owens here tonight. .10:54 to go. The Braves with the commanding 30-0 lead. We'll see if Matt Geske pulls Nolan Buckman or if he's going to keep the ones into the ball game. We'll keep it here. After the ball game, we'll have our post-game show featuring scores from around the area. And Maverick Geske is into the football game, replacing Buckman. Receivers right and left. Matt Geske is emptying the bench. Here's Jaden Omer. Oh, he fumbled the football, and who's going to have it? Tri-West gets it. Omer got stripped of the football. Ethan Elzey was in there for Tri-West. And the Bruins will get the football back with 10:48 to go. Alex Zayat's in on the recovery for Tri-West, and it looks like we have an injured Bruin down on the field. Could be a cramp. So while the Tri-West athletic staff attends to the injured Tri-West player, and now he's walking off under his own power. So while we have a timeout on the field, let's take a 30-second break here on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Here's Ty Owens, and on first down, he fires over here on the near side, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Cole Morgan on the play. They'll bring out second down and 10 from the Brebeuf 26. Statistics so far, Nolan Buckman was 7 of 19 on the night for 122 yards. Jack Myers carried the football 7 times so far for 47. Time of possession almost deadlocked. The Bruins with roughly a 2-minute 30-second advantage in time of possession. The Braves have rolled up 258 yards of total offense, and we've got another penalty against Brebeuf. So that'll put the football down to looks like around the 15-yard line. So it'll be first down and inches. And now the referees are going to confer to see if that's correct. So Brebeuf on the night, 12 penalties for 114 yards. Tri-West has 6 penalties for 46. The Braves have converted 7 of 13 third down conversions, while Tri-West is 3 of 13. Field position has really been a key. The Braves have started around the 43-yard line on average. So they've given Tri-West the first down. So the Bruins have a bright spot there. First down and 10 from the 15-yard line. 10:44 to go in the ball game. Here's Owens. Receivers left and right. Owens steps up, fires near side. Picked off. Picked off by Brebeuf. And that is Merrick Macaluso. Macaluso has played a whale of a game defensively for Brebeuf. And that's the 4th interception of the night for Ty Owens. So the Bruins will come back on defense. Brebeuf will get the football, 1st and 10. First and 10 from their 18. Maverick Geske in replacing Nolan Buckman. He hands the football off over the right side. And that's Jaden Omer. Check that. That's Jack Myers. Myers in for Omer. Omer kind of went down the last time he had the football. Looks like he did the splits. May have dinged up a little bit, but nonetheless, Myers is back in there for Brebeuf. Receivers left and right. Here's Geske. Steps up, fires high, passes complete to Clark across the 40-yard line, and that's enough for a Brebeuf first down. So Taylor Clark picks up the first down on the pass from Geske. And the Braves in hurry-up mode. Many of their ones still in the ball game. Bowling lines up in the slot to the left. Wems here to the near side. Here's Geske. Hands it off again. That's Myers. Breaks one tackle. 45-40. 35. One man to beat. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. 60-yard burst by Jack Myers. And with that, we will have a running clock from here on out. Mayers took it up the right side, and off he went. 60-yard scamper. So the Braves are all over Tri-West here tonight. 9:35 to go. We'll have a running clock. Warren on to attempt the point after. That's actually going to be Finn Christ. Christ, a 5'10", 151-pound junior. Getting a little bit of playing time. He'll attempt the point after. Bad snap, and that kick will never even leave the field. So with 9:07 to go, it's Brebeuf 36, Tri-West nothing. Back after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Back at State Bank Stadium on the campus of Tri-West High School in Liston, Indiana. 9:07 to go in this one, and it's been all Brebeuf, 36-0. And if there's one thing that Matt Geske will have a conversation with regarding his ball club tonight, it definitely is going to be discipline and penalties. Too many penalties tonight for the Braves. So we'll have a running clock as soon as this kick gets underway. Teddy Potts will do the kicking, seeing his first action of the night. 5'9", 152-pound junior. So Matt Geske is emptying the bench, giving some other kids an opportunity to see some PT. Go to IndianaHighSchoolSports.net late tonight. And tomorrow morning we'll have game recaps of your favorite contests as Chris kicks a short end over end fielded by, looks like Zayats. He runs it out to the 25-yard line. Nick Orr will be manning the journalism duties for IndianaHighSchoolSports.net, posting those game recaps. Thank you, Nick. Clock running, 8:35 to go. Tri-West huddling here on the near side, trying to get something to hang their hat on here tonight. Host of new players in defensively for Brebeuf. We'll try to get you up to speed on them, including Alex Ash, a 5'10", 151-pound junior. New quarterback into the football game for Tri-West is Malachi Walden. He takes the snap and runs it out. A nice little run across the 50-yard line down to the 49. Nice little gain for Walden. So Ty Owens will take a rest. Just not his night tonight. Trips to the near side. Walden in at quarterback. Cat is a lone setback. Tri-West keeping the ball on the ground. Also in the football game is Colin Griffith, a 5'8", 160-pound senior for Tri-West. Along with Thad Brown, 6 foot, 180 pounds, and a sophomore. Cole Morgan still in the ball game. He lines up here on the near side for the Bruins. Snap back to Walden. Looks to throw. Rolls here near side, getting pressure from Brebeuf. Walden steps out of bounds. Tries to throw it anyway, but he did step out of bounds around the 44-yard line. So it'll be a loss of about 1, a long one. That'll bring up third down, 6:30 to go.
Walden with the keeper, pushed out of bounds at the 44, brings up third down for the Bruins.
Substitutions for Brebeuf include Peyton Cummings, a 6'1", 209-pound junior. Along with Nick Passarelli, 5'8", 162 pounds. Here's Walden in the gun. Hands it off to a new running back into the ball game for Tri-West. Nolan Cooper, 5'5", 130 pounds and a sophomore. So Jason Ward emptying his bench to a degree.
Brings up fourth down and 4 for the Bruins.
4th and 4, and the Bruins will go for it here. 5:40 to go. We'll have scores from around the area in our postgame show. Walden once again. He's going to take it right up the gut. Breaks one tackle, gets inside the 35, down to around the 32-yard line, and enough for a Tri-West first down. Nate Highland into the football game at a 5'5", 120-pound sophomore for the Bruins. Tonight's game brought to you by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. And by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. Cooper has to check out of the football game for some equipment malfunction. He's replaced by Hunter Schaefer, a 5'8", 135-pound sophomore. Trips to the near side. Schaefer to the right of Walden. Fakes to Schaefer. Walden fires over the middle. It's complete down around the 24-yard line. That pass caught by Griffith, 5'8", 160-pound senior.
Pass complete to number 3, Colin Griffith. Second down and short.
4:30 to go. Clock continuing to run. Second and a long 3. Cooper back into the ball game for the Bruins. Walden back to throw, steps up, fires here to the near side, almost picked off. Almost picked off by Passarelli for the Braves. And that'll bring up third down.
Pass intended for number 12, Thad Brown, broken up.
Passarelli was right there and couldn't hold on as he was falling out of bounds. Brown lines up in a slot to the left. Twins to the far side. Single receiver here on the near side. Cooper lines up now to the left of Walden. Walden takes it right up the gut. Drives down past the 20-yard line to around the 19, and another Tri-West first down. Clock continuing to roll with 3:10 to go. Tri-West knocking on the door. In the red zone, this may be the first time all night that they've been in the red zone. Four wide receivers. Here's Walden. Fakes the handoff to Cooper, fires over the middle, and there's nobody there. Looks like the intended receiver was Blake Sonicson, 5'8", 160-pound senior. Bring up second down and 10. 2:30 to go. Receivers left and right. Walden takes the snap, runs over right tackle. 10, 5, breaking another tackle, driving defenders into the end zone. And they're going to say he stepped out around the 1 yard line. Walden stepped out around the 1, but it's another Tri-West first down. Under 2 minutes to go. The Bruins looking to put some points on the board. Here's Walden. He's going to line up under center. First time we've seen that tonight. Walden, quarterback sneak, runs it in, touchdown, Tri-West. So the Bruins on the board with 1:35 to go, courtesy of a Malachi Walden 1 yard dive right up the middle. As the lights flash, it's the first touchdown in State Bank Stadium history. Malachi Walden, remember that. Remember that for trivia night here at Tri-West. Booster Club's going to have trivia night. Who scored the first touchdown here at State Bank Stadium? Malachi Walden. Bruins will go for 2. We're inside a minute. Stop the clock for some reason. What do you know? Another penalty. Brebeuf lined up outside, offside, so that'll put the football half the distance of the goal line. And Tri-West will be going for 2. This could be the last play of the ball game. Walden in the gun. Cooper to his right. Walden fires over the middle. Caught. Thad Brown catches the 2-point conversion. That makes the score Brebeuf 36, Tri-West 8 with 35.2 to go. The clock has stopped momentarily.
The Tri-West Athletic Department asks that all fans and guests do their part in keeping the facility looking great. Trash cans have been placed throughout State Bank.
Well, if you're Brebeuf, you got to be happy with the defensive output. They were certainly efficient, but you can't be happy with the performance with regards to penalties. Too many penalties. Tad Williams, one of the best stats guys in the business. I mean, at the end of the third quarter, Brebeuf had 12 penalties, and you had probably another 2 or 3. So you're looking at 14 to 15 penalties, probably for around close to 130 yards. That's a bunch. They'll get it worked out. They'll be ready for Ritter next week. Stay tuned for all the scores from around the area. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Universal Roofing and Exteriors, Genesis Sports Performance, High Gear Marketing, and Ray Skillman, Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. Glad you joined us. 4 games next week. The Braves tonight rolled up 340 yards of total offense to only 185 for Tri-West. Penalties, 13 for Brebeuf for 125 yards. Here's the kickoff, fielded by C.J. Harris, and he runs out of bounds around the 35, and the clock will continue to go, and that should be the last play of the ball game.
Harris on the return, forced out near the 40.
So as the clock winds down, we thank you for joining us tonight. Stay tuned for our brief post-game show. And your final score tonight from State Bank Stadium on the campus of Tri-West High School in Liston, Indiana. It's Brebeuf 36, Tri-West 8. Back with our post-game show after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia. Yay!
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Back for the final time tonight at Tri-West, where it was all Brebeuf tonight over the Bruins. Final score is 36-8. Had a rough night for Tri-West. They lost their second running back, their backup Maddox Johnson, who had a big night last week against Western, and he went down with an injury, and Jack Catt came on, did a nice job replacing him. But the Bruins fall 36-8 to Brebeuf. Unofficial statistics from Ted Williams, one of the best in the business. 340 yards on the night for Brebeuf. Nolan Buckman was 7 of 19 for 122 yards. Jack Myers had a nice night rushing the football. 9 rushes for 115 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Jay Nomer carried the ball 9 times for 33 yards and 1 score. And C.J. Harris, all on one drive, 8 carries, 37 yards, and a 1 touchdown. Leroy Lewis had a pair of catches from Buckman for 45 yards. Taylor Clark collected a pair for 25 yards, and Wacom Wells one for 27 yards. For Tri-West, rough night for senior Ty Owens. He was 13 of 31 for 112 yards and 4 picks. Jack Catt, who filled in for the injured Maddox Johnson, carried the ball 14 times for 27 yards. Malachi Walden, who came in at the end replacing Owens, and they had that one very nice long run. 6 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown. Cole Morgan was the top receiver on the night for Tri-West, 3 receptions for 36 yards. Connor Seister, 3 catches for 26, and Noah Lean, 3 catches for 17 yards. Again, Tri-West rolled up only 185 yards offensively. Give credit, though, to Brebeuf's defense. They were outstanding. The Braves had 4 sacks, 3 by Finn Walters. 3 of those came in the first quarter for minus 32 yards. So an impressive start right away for Walters. The Braves had 7 tackles for losses compared to 4 for Tri-West, converting 7 of 13 third down conversions. And time of possession was really owned by Tri-West. They had the football 28 minutes compared to almost 19 for Brebeuf, but Tri-West just could not get past that Brebeuf defense. Scores from around the area tonight. In the fourth quarter, it's Westfield 35, Lawrence Central 7. So the Bears making a strong comeback. Chittard all over Tech 48-8. It was Heritage Christian 45, Shenandoah 33. Zionsville blasted Lebanon 42-6. Western Boone doubled up Western 44-22. Center Grove edges Carmel 31-27. It was Fishers 28, Pike 27. Check that 17. Ben Davis all over Avon 44-13. Brownsburg edges Cathedral 42-35. It was North Montgomery 14, Hamilton Heights 7. Hamilton Southeastern 45, North Central 14. New Pal blasted Decatur Central 49-0. It was Franklin 20, Mount Vernon 17. Franklin goes to 2-0 on the season. Triton Central 21, Newcastle 14. And those are scores that we have so far tonight. Again, remember, go to IndianaHighSchoolSports.net late tonight and tomorrow morning for game recaps, courtesy of Nick Orr, Butler University freshman. And again, next week, we've got several games. We've got Blackford and Alexandria and Muncie, North Central, Warren Central, Cardinal Ritter versus Brebeuf, and Centerville versus Park Tudor. Until then, this is Steve Hartley wishing you a good evening. We'll talk later on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net.
Tonight's game on IndianaHighSchoolSports.net has been built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. And brought to you in part by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. And by Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. And by High Gear Marketing at highgearmktg.com. This has been a presentation of IndianaHighSchoolSports.net and High Gear Sports.